So, if you guys haven't heard the latest news, Netflix has turned Cowboy Bebop into Now Boy Please Stop. And they have canceled the live action adaptation series after just one season. Now, I can't say that I didn't see this coming, but I was slightly surprised. Now, and I've done a lot of scouring the internet and looking at other people's reaction and how they felt about it. Like I said, once again, my opinion never changed, but there was mixed reviews about the series. There were quite a handful of people that thought it was a good take on the series, and they were looking forward to the second season. If I had to give a percentage, I would probably say that it was a good maybe 45-55, with the 45% being the people who actually were excited about the upcoming second season. So, I mean, maybe that wasn't enough for Netflix to revamp the show and bring forth the second season. But if I had to guess, and I believe that, Netflix, they put a considerable amount of money into this particular series. And as stated before, you can tell there was an attempt with this one, but the attempt, it just didn't pay off. It just wasn't the success that Netflix was expecting, and it still revolved around those 3 points: the casting, the budget, and the story, and with the fan base. Now, it's not like, once again, Cowboy Bebop wasn't a favorable anime series. It's loved by millions of people. So for people to have this notion that you can't compare it to the anime, it's just ridiculous. And a lot of people were going into watching this series thinking that it would be not 100% comparable to the anime, but at least a good 85-90%, and that percentage just wasn't met. So, and with the percentage and with the numbers of viewers, the first week was very high, but it tanked the second week as in viewership. And Netflix, from what I've researched and found out, is that they're all about viewership. If they feel as though a certain project isn't going to reach a certain level of viewers, because the more viewers and the expectation that they can build, the more people will be drawn in to subscribe to Netflix, and that's how they make their money. They don't make a lot of money, if I'm not mistaken, they don't make a lot of money off of advertising as you would like YouTube or I believe with Hulu, depending on which package that you purchase. Netflix is just, we have a library, word of mouth. You hear about this show, you subscribe. So if there isn't shows, or if there isn't a certain genre that they nail that doesn't bring people in to subscribe to their subscription or to their service, then they're not going to make the money. It's not pulling the weight of what you would say like a Stranger Things, or I mean, I guess you would even say The Witcher. I mean, The Witcher's been renewed for another season. I think it's maybe out. I'm not really sure. But with those particular types of shows, they hold weight and they bring newcomers, and they keep the current subscribers subscribed to the Netflix service. So that was probably the main reason why they just decided to pull the plug with the Cowboy Bebop live adaptation series. Now, here's the kicker to this, and I posted the meme on my Instagram page. It's definitely not the last, and I don't know if this one was just announced late, but I just recently found out about it. I gotta stay more up on my news, I guess. Yu Yu Hakusho, they're doing a live adaptation for Yu Yu Hakusho. They're not slowing down with these adaptations. Now, I may have to make a whole nother video about how I feel about that, and we may discuss that. But they're not slowing down with these adaptations. So obviously they're gonna keep swinging, and whether they miss or not is irrelevant. They're gonna keep swinging with these adaptations. Um, then there was a lot of the situation with Cowboy Bebop is there were a few things is that kind of right off the bat just kind of deemed it, and like I said, I'm not a bandwagoner per se, but if I agree with something, I agree with something. I can't help that. But a lot of people weren't sold on John Cho. I really wasn't either from the jump, but it's out there. They went with it, and I personally, a lot of people like him, but I personally just didn't feel as though that worked. And like I said, with a lot of the dialogue, it just didn't come off as Cowboy Bebopish to me. And then the action scenes, some of those kind of fell flat. And overall, I mean, like I said, it was decent as far as a live action adaptation, and that says a lot. Had it been compared to just a random show, it would have been bad. But in the medium of live action adaptations in regards to anime, it was decent. Now, like I said, the bar for those are already low, so it didn't take much to get that D for decent grade. But so we don't have to worry about another season of the show. I personally, and like I said, I don't ever just look into any project hoping that they fail, because at the end of the day, even if they don't put a lot of effort into it, or even if it is generic or cliche, or if you already kind of have a bad feeling about a certain piece of work, it's still work. Actors, I mean, they still have to perform, and they still have to act. It's still a job. So respect to them, but it just didn't work out. So we are, as of right now, still where we are with live action adaptations. Nothing has wowed. Nothing pretty much has changed. The bar hasn't been set high. There hasn't been one that's just amazed us. So this is what we have. I'm sorry to those who were excited about the upcoming season. It's just not going to happen. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're one of the people that are just upset about this decision, and you just maybe canceled your Netflix subscription because of it, then comment. And if you are one of the people that are kind of relieved that they're not going to bring this show back, and that they swung at it, missed, and they left it there in the dirt where it belongs. So like I said, comment, like the videos. I love you guys. Peace.